so
we're
try.
on. I was going, God,
Yeah.
I'm still looking like the same when we took the picture.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody.
We are on. Happy Saturday. Yay.
And it's sunny outside a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
It was so foggy today.
It is a beautiful morning. It
Beautiful
was foggy
day.
when I was driving over today. Hello, everyone. This is going to be a cool subject today.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what Vera gets on this.
Can I just
Yes.
for a moment?
You're
Because
excused.
I think my kitties
No worries.
are looking for something.
Okay, so let's
Laura.
see who we
Laura,
have
hi.
today. We have friends. I don't know who they are yet, but they're here.
Yay.
So while we're waiting,
Oh my
there she
gosh.
is. Hi, Chris. Hi, Deborah. While we're waiting, we have just a couple of things we can tell everyone.
Okay.
We now have gift certificates. Hi, Sammy.
Yay, hi, Sammy.
Yeah, so if you would like to give the gift of enlightenment, it's very cool.
That is very cool.
What could be a better gift, right? Than answers
I can't
about
think of one. I
about
can think of one.
answers about our life
Yeah.
or our past lives or what else? Past life and angels, letter questions, whatever you'd like your gift certificate to go towards. You can find it on our website. We have a gift certificate page. You can go there and buy that and give that to someone. And then we also, of course, we have a retreat that's coming up here in Northern California, Manteca to be. It was going to be near the airport, but we near the airport in San Francisco.
Yeah, but we had a change of plans.
Yes. Hi, Dodie. So yeah, Northern California.
Manteca to be.
Manteca.
Yeah, because I think people can fly into Stockton
or Sacramento, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Either way.
Yeah, because
we're kind of like in the middle of both.
We have a fabulous friend who has a place that's going to be. Who's offering their place. It's awesome.
It's going to have.
It's so nice.
A pool in the back so we can do meditations
wonderful.
outside.
Exactly, with a fountain.
With a going plane.
Aloha, Roxanne.
Hi,
And
Roxanne.
speaking of our retreat, if you would like to sign up for our free raffle, we're going to be pulling a name out of the hat.
I don't really think it's a raffle.
Well, it's not a raffle.
Because you don't have to buy anything.
Well, yeah, that's true. What do you call that? It's just a
raffle.
Yeah. It's
Without
a free raffle. You're not paying for anything.
Yeah.
But all you do is you just put your name, and you could just put retreat with your name, and you can put it in the comments for whenever you watch this video, and then we're going to gather all the names together, and then whoever wins can come to our retreat for free. And the retreat is Healing and Journey to the Other Side this April. I believe it's 27th and 28th. So you'll be with us for the weekend here in Manteca, California. Hi, Tiffany.
Hi, guys.
Yay. And
I love him too, Deborah.
Oh,
Freddie
he has
Mercury.
been a fascination since I was a kid. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. I'm excited to see. But before we get into that, Vera, did we want to address the other two questions that we're going to be addressing today? Is past life related, cell memory related?
Oh, yeah,
Do we do those ones first, or do we want to do Freddie first?
Well, Freddie's is going to be kind of short because we kind of decided last minute to do it. And well, let's do him first since we're talking about
him.
Yeah,
let's do him. I am excited to hear what you picked up on about Freddie.
And it's really it seems like he's had a lot of past lives where he's been in music, but the one I picked up on, the first thing I picked up on was that he was a composer, but he was a composer in like the 1400s, I guess. But he did something that influenced a change in the way that they started listening and composing. He did something, I don't know what he did, but he did something that changed the way that music was done in the 1400s. And it changed it after that it was kind of what he influenced that made change, because I guess it's a radical difference from what they were used to in 1400s. I don't know what they listened to back then.
You know, that is really cool, because what you were telling me that when they did Bohemian Rhapsody, that song, was it their producer or somebody? They didn't
The record producer
did not want to have that song
because it was 6
the
minutes.
record. They didn't even like it, right? But he was like, if you don't include
this
song.
That's right, so he influenced a different change.
So he was saying, if you don't include this song, we're out.
Yeah.
And that's really cool because that song is just very different, especially for the time, right? I mean, it's like all over the place, but it's super, super cool.
Yeah. Galileo.
Yeah. Galileo. Or whatever, right?
Yeah.
But then also...
But that actually influenced him to write Bohemian Rhapsody. That Past Life.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And
Isn't that interesting?
It was like a real common name. I believe it was in England. Like a... What's a common name? John?
Right, John.
Jack, whatever. I don't know. I don't think Jack, but...
Yeah.
Whatever they had.
Thomas.
Babe, something like that was a very common name that he had. His in that Past Life. Yeah, and he influenced a radical change in the way music was interpreted.
You know what's really interesting?
He was a composer.
Bebel Card always wanted to know his past life, and mine too. Oh, kisses from Brazil.
Oh, awesome.
Kisses back. But you know what's really interesting about this? I have to say this really quick. How he, his movements on stage. He looks like he's like conducting or composing music at a grand level. The way he moves, you know, it's like I can't even do it. Obviously, it's very unnatural for me to do. That's the conductor. Okay, so what's the difference? So the composer is the one who writes the music. So he's not the one that's
no, he's not.
Because he looks like it when he's on stage or was on stage. The way he moves.
Yeah.
I don't even know how the actor was able to. The actor who played him in this movie that just came out
he did
was able to move like him because he said it was so random, right?
Yeah, because I had a couple of friends say that they were kind of upset because he got the Golden Globe for Bohemian Rhapsody. I forgot his name, the actor. He's really good. They liked The Star Is Born better.
Oh.
And I love The Star Is Born. It was really good. I have all 4 of them.
Mm-hmm.
But after I saw Bohemian Rhapsody, oh, for sure, he beat out Bradley Cooper, and I love Bradley Cooper. But yeah, he did a really good job.
Well, I could just...
I hope he gets the Academy Award.
Well, I could really see what you're saying about...
Is it Rami? Is that how they say it?
Rami?
Rami?
I don't know.
But he's really good.
Malik? I'm not very good at pronouncing names, obviously.
Phonetics is
but I could see that about Freddie because the way he even moves reminds me of someone like, okay, so he wasn't a conductor, obviously, but as a composer, he's creating this music in his mind, and it's like I don't know how to say it. Even the way he moves is taking control of how that music comes out.
Yeah, I think that's like what he did with this John Tom, whatever his name was, in that Past Life. And then I think he liked those. What was the thing that help me guys, that Queen did that was real? Whenever they did that, I can't do it because I have all this stuff on me.
We're trying to sing and dance like.
Remember that? Stomp, stomp.
Oh yeah.
That kind of stuff. I think that's where he got it from, that Past Life.
Really?
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
because like with that song, he did a lot of that. I mean, just a lot of that.
Yeah, I guess chanting is what you call it. Yeah. We will.
Oh, that.
Rock you. Remember they had, so that the audience could participate. He was into that.
Yeah. But see, that's experiencing the music on another level. When you're a part of it, it's more, I don't know, more
and you know,
moving.
the thing is, too, I just got right now, too, so interesting. Because in that Past Life, he went against, well, he actually went with the way God, how do I say it, the country was feeling about a certain individual, and he was on the wrong side, let's say.
Okay, wait.
On the wrong side of history. Kind of thing. But then, how does that go? Why did that come to me? He was on the right side of history.
So he was on the right side of history.
He was, but he was really wrong. They found out later. It was, God, what was it? It was like he was for someone that, say you're going into war.
Okay.
And you're on one side.
Right.
Well, it turned out to be the wrong side.
I see.
So it happened in his current life, I think, because it was like he was trusting people that he shouldn't trust. So that was something that he had to work out. And I believe he did it in this life.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I have a question.
Yeah.
So if he was trusting people that he shouldn't have trusted, but he learned it. But
he learned.
Do you feel that it was personal relationships, career, or health related?
Personal relationships.
Really?
Yeah. But it actually all three. But
because it affected his health?
Yeah, it affected his health, and it affected, you know, I don't know what else. I keep going back to, he was for someone, no, he was against someone that everybody else was against, but then find out later, I can't talk.
They found out later that that person wasn't bad or something?
No, yes.
I see. So in this life...
When was Joan of Arc?
Joan of Arc was in the early 1400s. Okay, so how is that related?
I don't know.
Do you tell?
I don't know. It just
getting better and better.
In my head. How does it come?
Was he against her in that life, and he didn't know?
If it's her, I don't even know if it's her. But it was against something like that. That he was on the wrong side, and then found out later. Wow. Oh my God, I was on the wrong side, maybe.
That's fascinating.
And then he did it in his current lifetime, where he pushed away people that really loved him, and then had these bad people around him telling him this, telling him that, holding things back from him, you know, like messages from the band after they just, you know.
Oh, wow, that's sad.
Yeah.
But he was able to find that out?
Yeah, because the same guy that did that in his current life did it to him back then. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that said, oh no, this person is bad.
I'm so glad that he was able to see through that.
Hi, Bradley.
Overcome that manipulation.
Hi, James.
Hi, James. Hi, Bradley.
Tiff. Oh, I already said hi to Tiff, but I'll say hi again. Okay.
We did have a question up here.
Did somebody say something?
Yeah, Dodie was asking if the gentleman who played him in the movie was in the past life with him. She asked it up here. I saw it somewhere. Okay.
But he really felt like Freddie was around. You know?
That is cool.
Yeah.
Wow. Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
Well, I'm really glad he was able to see through in this life.
Yeah. Oops.
And he's on the other side.
Yep.
At this time. He's not back in.
Oh, no, no, no.
That's pretty recent.
Yeah.
You know, he just, well,
but some people do.
How did
the band members, I believe, were with him in that past life. All of them. How many were there? What? 3?
You know, it's interesting too. I mean, obviously, I mean, he died when he was 45, so he had a life, but it wasn't super long or anything. But it's neat because it's like, it seems like he overcame that lesson, because that's really standing out to you.
And plus,
so that must have been a big one in his life.
And it's public. It was very public. So can you imagine, like back then? Well, at least he didn't have the internet and all that stuff yet. Yeah. Like what people have to do with social media and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, one of the people that were really bad around him, I guess after he kicked him out, went on tour talking bad about him. That was in the movie.
See, yeah, I see. I have to see the movie. I haven't seen it yet, but
don't believe so.
He's done.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Was there anything else that you wanted to say about that?
No, that was it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting that you got Joan, though.
I don't know why that maybe it's just an example.
An example of a person being very good, and then they're just brainwashed.
Oh, really? Adam Lambert is touring with them.
Really?
Wow.
Wonder how he feels about Adam.
Yeah.
Are you getting anything on that?
I think anybody that's paying how do you say, homage?
Yeah.
To the band and what they were all about. He's like, yeah, I don't get that he was very, you know, the jealous type too much until he started getting popular and all that. Oh. You know how sometimes that turns your head a little bit?
Right.
But he came out of that, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Very cool. Well, we have a couple of other questions that that you wanted to talk a little bit about, and had to do with past life and cell memory.
Yes.
The things that we're going through in this life and how
it affects.
Yeah, where it's coming from.
Yeah.
So first was there anything else that you wanted to
No,
say
that was
there?
it. I'm just reading about how they're on tour and all that.
Okay.
I want to see how Adam Sandler, Adam Lambert does as.
Yes, that would be cool. We'll have to check it out. Maybe on YouTube they have some clips that we can check out
probably.
afterwards. All right, Vera. So, which one would you like to get into first?
Okay.
We have insomnia and we have eating, like fear of eating.
Yeah. I want to say disorder, but really it is kind of a disorder. Well, let's go with the insomnia one.
Okay. So that was a friend,
Uh-huh.
and it was just a really interesting case.
Yeah, can't sleep.
Can't sleep
Having
for
trouble.
even days.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
But the thing the past life that affects him a lot is, God, I had it now, it just left. It was, blah, blah, blah. What was I going to say? Well, anyway, senior moment. Yeah, that was, whenever he doesn't feel in control.
Oh.
It's when it triggers. Because of the past life, that's what, thank you. Because
that makes sense.
Because that's, the past life he had was in a military life. It was a war. It was not World War II. I know for a fact that's not it. But he was captured and he was tortured. And what?
No, it's going.
It was tortured. He was tortured, and then he had the water.
Yeah. Oh no, Vera.
Low battery. Oh no. I forgot to check that. Dang it. They can still hear us. Anyway, we're back.
Okay.
But we need to plug it in. Yeah. It will. Technical difficulties. But yeah, that's what the issue was with this friend of ours that not being able to sleep. It was so funny too because it's not funny, but the way that you still think about it. When we were talking about tapping, because you didn't know what tapping was.
Yes.
And then I said, it's like you can tap your forehead, and then you go, that wouldn't work for Jose. Oh well, they don't know who that is.
Yeah.
I did it again. Damn it.
Just like this, la 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 la.
Oh. Anyway, that's not his real name. Anyway.
Oh, she's so sweet.
Oh man.
Whoops.
Okay. All right.
Oh,
hi, Kurt.
Great. Hi, Kurt. We love you. Don't care at all. We love you too. Okay, so we're back. Okay.
So that was it. That was all I was going to say.
So, but this is really interesting though, because you were saying when he feels out of control.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe the trigger in this life that brings back that feeling of out of control, because in that life, if he was a prisoner of war, obviously totally out of control of his physical situation that's going on, right? So there was a trigger in this life, and you're feeling or picking up on that it's something that he feels out of control on.
Whenever he feels like he's not yet in control of something, then it's something significant, not something that doesn't really matter, but things that are very close to his heart, kind of
Close
thing.
to his heart.
Yeah.
That'll be interesting.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the one suggestion that I can think of that maybe might help a little bit is
help what?
To help insomnia.
Okay.
Is because we were talking before we went live, and you were talking about the importance of getting sleep and having dream time.
Oh yeah, you have to sleep. I have a very close friend that couldn't sleep. It was like 7 days, I swear to God, 7 days of not sleeping. And you can't, your mind, you go nuts.
That's bad.
And eventually it drove that person to try to commit suicide because they couldn't take it anymore. So, that's why it's so important to dream. And even like meditation, that's at least helping you to learn how to relax. That's what's really important too. And then, just letting go like that.
Yeah, and that's one of the things is a lot of times when we're trying to rest and we can't because we have these thoughts or things that are going on in our mind, One of the things that you've talked a lot about in the past is trying to, because we're not mindless beings.
Mm-mm.
We have a mind. So if we're going to have something in our mind, let's try to take out, like, let's say a negative thought or something that's bothering us, or a to-do thing, and replace it with something else that's more positive and more relaxing. And one of the things that that he can do, or you can do, if you're having insomnia, Angus through Vera told us about the Powers Angel is the angel to help us with insomnia. I'm going to show you this picture really quick. A lot of you have already seen this angel, but what they do is they can put their forehead to your forehead and just blast you with white light. And you can actually visualize that. I do it too when I'm trying to sleep, and it actually works.
Because I was getting hooked on Ambient. I started taking Ambient whenever I was at Sylvia's office.
Okay.
Because you know how we're always have to be on, and then afterwards you have to sleep and you're so jazzed up. So I started taking those, and thank God I'm not anymore.
Because then it's hard to sleep if you don't have it. Exactly.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to show them really quick. This angel's function is peace, and so that's like your peace of mind, right? So it's blue for the serenity. And you can picture the angel, and it can be a female angel or a male angel, whichever, because you all have a Powers Angel. It could be male or female. They're putting their forehead to your forehead, and you can just, it's like being what they call whitewashed in our thoughts. It's like just white light energy just bathing you, and you can focus on that. Even if you're just meditating, like Vera said, that is relaxing, and to try to lull, or you can lull yourself to sleep. Let's see, is there anything I'm missing?
I'm a night owl too.
Oh, good. I'm glad you use this angel. That's awesome, Tiffany. It helps me a lot.
But you know, the thing that you can also do to help Jose is to remind him he's already been there, done that. He doesn't have to have that issue in your current lifetime. And then just replace, once he releases that negativity, you can have him release it. Men like to blow things up. So you can have him put all of that negativity of that past life and the issues that he's having with his current life, not being able to sleep, put it in a box and blow it up, and then replace it with something positive, like a symbol or a word. That way it can't come back. Or you can do a balloon. This is not literal.
It's
like you picture yourself blowing a balloon with all of that negativity in it and let it go. And then replace that again with something positive.
Right. And I wasn't sure if you had said the part where in that past life that they were doing a dripping, like a torture on his third eye area in his forehead. So that was another really good, the Powers Angel would be really helpful for him because of that third eye being right there.
But where that tapping would not work in that area, because that would be reminding.
Right. Can I ask a question? Something not nice happens to me after, even if it should be a good sign for blessing, but the opposite happens to me.
Well, it's not necessarily a blessing. It's just when you see 1111, 333, all that, it's just showing, it's your guides reminding you that you're on track, and or there's a message from them. It's not necessarily, well, I guess that's a blessing, but why does that happen? Let me think about that, and then I'll get to it later, because I'm not picking up anything right now. But yeah, it's kind of also too doty, like we're programmed to, oh, it's flu season,
right?
So then I'm going to get the flu. So one thing you have to do right away is like stop that every time something bad happens after I see 1111, because that's kind of, you know, program. It's a program kind of thing.
So what she's basically also saying is that you don't want to manifest that, because whatever, we have a lot of power and creative energy to create things to happen in our life.
And it doesn't mean you're creating
it.
No.
But sometimes whatever we give energy to, we bring it more to us.
Well, it's like, you know, when we were little, my mom used to say, don't do that because you're going to trip.
Exactly.
And then you go outside and then you trip. And then she goes, see?
Right. It's like a suggestive thought. And then we think about it and then we do it. don't mean to do it, don't want to do it, but
It
that
just seems to happen, yeah.
So we want to cancel the thought of, oh, something bad's going to happen to me.
Cancel it.
When you see the 111,
Eject the tape.
yeah, eject it and replace it with a positive thought.
And it may take a while because you're so used to something bad happening after you see it. So, but it's just numbers reminding you that you're in life, you're doing your job, and your guides are there to help you, basically.
Positive thoughts are
Yeah.
always better, yeah. It's the goal for sure.
Yeah. And that's the challenge in this negative world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So next we have a cell memory past life.
Right, and how it affects food and
this is an
health.
example.
Yeah.
So this one is a, let's see here, a client.
Yeah.
A client whose son has a fear of eating.
Well, trying different food.
Oh,
It's not just, they'll just eat a certain food, I guess, and they're not, they can't, they have a fear of trying something different.
Okay.
And I just knocked off my glasses. And what I got on that one was they were, and actually the mother that he has in this lifetime, they were together in a past life.
Was she his mother?
Yes, she was his mother, but he was the daughter.
Okay.
In a past life. So sometimes that's hard for boys to, or even men, to realize that they have been a female in a different lifetime. But yeah, oh, let's see, where is it? Yeah, fear of you, and actually it was a current life thing as well as a past life thing. But the past life part of it was, I'll say her because in that past life,
Was her
female. Her mother was always talking about having issues with her stomach and feeling like she was being poisoned. So that's one thing that daughter heard all the time, because it was a big issue. And so the mom started taking these tonics to counteract the poison that she believed that she was having.
Right.
And so was giving it to that daughter as well, because
to protect her,
yeah, because that she felt like something was happening, but it was just that past life. And then the mother died, and they thought she died of poisoning, and then the mother died, and the daughter, who is the son in this lifetime, actually died of, they believe, poisoning as well.
So what was it?
They were poisoning themselves. Not meaning to,
no.
but those potions that they were taking to counteract the
my God,
poison that they thought they were ingesting was actually not good for them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that's really what did it.
Wow.
Yeah, so, hopefully in this lifetime he'll be able to, I think it was Victorian times. I really can't remember. I don't know if it's Victorian, don't quote me on that. But
it kind of sounds like it with all the elixirs and things, because isn't that when they had all that?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I just know that the mother was having people.
That's very fascinating.
Yeah, and they weren't. It was not safe.
Oh.
Oh, it was 1600s. Did I say 14?
No.
Oh, that was Freddie.
That was Freddie. Yeah. You know what's interesting is that.
Is that Victorian time, 1600? I'm not sure. I'm
sure.
sure James knows. He's good at stuff.
Yeah,
like that.
yeah, you are good at that. But what's really cool about this, you guys?
JC will put that on for next
she says
time.
No.
Oh no.
So,
Okay.
Okay. You know what's really cool about this, though, you guys, is that when you know where it's coming from, because a lot of times traditional medicine or therapy doesn't seem to work, and it's past life related and cell memory related.
Well, plus in this lifetime, he heard his mother in this lifetime, who was his mother in that past life, at the age of, can't remember what I said, but they were very young. He was very young, and he heard his mom saying something about poisoning. It could have been, I think I have food poisoning, or laughing about, I have a bellyache, I hope it's not poison. Maybe just joking around, or maybe it was actually happening, I'm not sure, but that triggered it.
Oh,
and that
was the trigger.
That was the trigger. And so, yeah.
But that's the thing, though, is we do chart these things to overcome them, though, once and for all. What is it? What did I miss? It's hard for me to read.
I don't know.
I'm trying to read
something.
it.
I can't remember.
Okay. Oh, well, we were answering her about the actor and Freddie, and that they weren't in a life together before. Maybe that's what she meant, but...
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Who wasn't in a life with him? The band?
The actor.
Oh, yeah, no, he wasn't. Yeah.
Oh, hi, Austin. Oh, hi, Eric.
Hi, Austin.
And all our friends.
Yeah, hi, Eric.
But that is really, I have to say, for me, it's like knowing the past life origin helps a lot. Even where traditional, like we said, traditional medicine might not have the answers for us, is because it's on a soul level. It's that spiritual healing that is the most powerful of all, I think. Yeah. I mean, yeah, the physical medicine, that we need that too, but getting it on a soul level is what heals the soul. When you heal, like Angus has said, when you heal the mind, then the body follows suit.
Right. But you still have to be careful.
You still have to, yeah.
You find out what the issue is, because you can't, if you're having pain or anything, something that's not been diagnosed, then you can't use some of these things, like these spiritual tools of protection. You have to get that checked out.
Yeah, because...
And then you use what we have along with it.
Because like with, let's say it's fears or cell memory, it develops an actual physical manifestation. And so that's what we have doctors for, is to give us what helps us with that physical manifestation. Like, let's say Kirk's diabetes, my brother's diabetes. He has to take his insulin or he will die. But then the information that we get about his past lives and what he's carried over helps to make it less challenging. It helps to control his sugars more. And actually, we do want to do a video coming up soon about diabetes. So we're working on that.
She wasn't talking about that. She was talking about seeing the 11:11.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
That's true.
You know, just because that's just so that you'll notice something. And that thing about seeing someone that treats me not so good, that doesn't even have to do anything with 11:11. That's just the way that person is. But it in her mind, when she sees 11:11, it's like, oh, something's going to happen, and then it does. Yeah. And it's not like you're manifesting it either. But try changing up the thought pattern and see what happens. You never know. If it doesn't work, then try something else. We'll figure out something else later.
Yeah, it's that
give
old
it a chance.
That old saying that you say every once in a while, fake it till you make it.
That's right.
Yeah, so it's like we just want to, even if we're having a bad day, we just want to keep thinking the positive thought. I'm having a great day. I'm having a great day, and we'll change it around. That's the goal, anyways. Oh, hi, Lori. Do you know by liking someone that they were from a past life? Is it the intensity or what? That is a great question.
So, do you know by liking someone that they were from a past life, is it the intensity or what? So trying to figure out if that person
if they've had a life, yeah. Like when we feel that instant connection, and it's a lot of times it is from a past life, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it was good. Could be.
Yeah.
I know that.
Or it's just being on the other side with that person and they hang out, that soul tribe.
Yeah, it might not be from a past life, but you're still feeling that connection, but from the other side.
Yeah.
That could be it too. That's another one that we should do, is soulmates, twin souls, and twin flames. We had a request for that one too.
That's right, Austin. Pretty. That was pretty, yeah.
Okay.
No, it's not a warning sign. It just, that you're tapping into, you happen, well, I guess it could be like a little flag saying, oh, something might happen bad because it's 11:11, but that's something that, because of some instances that did happen, you think it's going to happen all the time, and it won't.
Yeah.
Let us know.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, Vera, it's 1:38. Was there anything else that we wanted to talk about today that we wanted to get to?
I think that was it, isn't it?
I think that was it.
Yeah.
You know, I just wanted to say really quick too that with your client's son who is having or was having a fear of trying new foods, The Powers Angel that I was telling you about that will help the gentleman's, our friends, sleeping, could also help with the eating, because Angus was saying that when you address the mental, it also the body follows suit.
Right.
Is he now? He's afraid of trying different things, but is it also having a physical react? Is he having a physical reaction too?
That I don't know.
You're not sure about that. Okay.
But maybe somebody could let us know.
Okay. But see, I just wanted to say really quick though that he can use the Powers Angel, because the Powers Angel is transferring the power to us to be able to control our body and our mind. That's why they're called the Powers Angel. And so because now that he knows that it's from a fear, from a fear where he thought he was being poisoned in a past life.
Chris said no.
Okay, but now that he knows it's from a past life where he thought he was being poisoned, he can readjust that in his own thinking to send that to get it here.
Yeah, it's kind of like just say, I've been there, done that. I don't have to have that in this lifetime. And you don't. You're having that sound memory leaks in because it's something that you want to fix and do it the way that you planned your life chart at that time. So that's why it keeps seeping in, because it's not done.
Yeah. Well, there we go.
Yeah.
That's great advice.
Thank you.
Make it nice and simple for him, I should say.
Oh, thanks, Sammy. Yeah.
She does look
So let us know,
purple.
Dodie, if you change your attitude about the 1111 and really try to make it a positive. Let us know how that works. Thanks, Chris. Thanks for sharing, because it was Chris and her son. Yeah. I just hope so much that it gets to it. It gets to that root issue that you pull out and just plug it back up and nothing else can come in. I'm talking about Matthew. Is it Matthew? Marshall. Marshall. Yeah. I keep wanting to call him. Maybe his name was Matthew in that lifetime. No, she was a girl. That's right. Maybe in a different lifetime. I keep wanting to call him Matthew for some reason. All right. So
maybe that's his name on the other side.
There you go. I do that all the time. I see 12, 12, 12. No, 12, 12. 12, 12. 3, 3, 3. All that stuff.
Yeah, me too. 4, 4.
And Austin had a good question. How did that eclipse, that big eclipse that we had on Sunday, affect the United States?
That is a great question.
Yeah, and it's positively, because it's relationship based. That eclipse, remember, getting rid of the old relationships to make room for the new?
Right.
Just saying. Yeah. Yeah. So yes, it did affect, and in a positive way.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, that's encouraging.
Yeah.
Well, we love you guys.
Love you guys.
Thank you for joining us. Have a great week. Stay enlightened. And we'll see you soon.